Okay, welcome everyone and welcome to Chem's Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. And if you're a subscriber, a special welcome. Okay, today we're going to be doing the very unique topic. What do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize? Actually, I was just looking through my list of topics, and it just stood out to me for real. Like, I don't know, like it just kind of stood out to me. I just thought it was a very unique topic, and I enjoy doing unique topics because, like, I don't know if anybody else has that problem. Like, I watch pick a card readings, I watch tarot readings, and they all just seem to be about the same thing. I just need something that's more mentally stimulating, and I think that's why I actually started doing tarot, so I can do more mentally stimulating tarot readings for people, something more interesting than other than like how do they feel about you, and how do people think about you in that sense. Like, oh, how do people think about you, who's jealous of you, who sees you as an enemy, blah 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 blah. But I'm like, let's do something very unique, let's do something different. It's still around the topic of like, oh, how do people see you, how do people think about you, but it's kind of deviates from the regular slightly, right? So yeah, so we have 3 cards represented by these cards. They're also on the thumbnail. So they're the same cards on the thumbnail that they are here. And yeah, we have pile number 1 represented by the square and the number 1. Pile number 2 represented by the circle and pile number 2 and the number 2, I guess. And pile number 3 represented by the star and the 3. That also has a 6 and a 9. But yeah, please take your time to pick a pile. You can pick more than one pile. Please use your intuition to pick a pile. If you're new to pick a pile readings, there are some instructions in the description box, so you can go check them out if you're kind of confused. But if you're a seasoned watcher, you already know the vibes. The timestamps are in the description box also. And I'll see you guys at your reading. Okay, if you picked the square or pile number 1, this reading is for you. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Please excuse my nails. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know where I can get them off. Like, I'm in a new city and I really don't know anywhere. And I'm scared to go outside because I don't want to get lost, because I've gotten lost before and that was very scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was so scary. But Google Maps to the rescue, right? But yeah, pile number 1. What do people expect from you that you don't realize? This could be about one person. This could be multiple people. Please take it how it resonates, especially if you have one person in mind and you're like inquiring about them. Yeah, this could also apply to them. Okay. Okay, teamwork. Please keep in mind that this is how they see you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true, or like this is just their point of view. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that you're supposed to be working together with this person, and what they expect from you is actually someone who maybe you may be in a higher position or a higher level than this person. Even if you're not, it's like they're kind of expecting you to kind of abuse your power. So yeah, if you're like maybe if you just got promoted in your workforce, because the person that just came to my mind was like one of my friends that became kind of like a supervisor in his workplace, and he's like, we're all friends and everything. I don't work with them or anything, but like a lot of them are like friends, and like he's now like their boss. And I'm just thinking about that, and like I'm thinking about him, and like maybe people are expecting him to kind of abuse his power over them secretly or something. But I'm getting that vibe that maybe that's the case, that maybe you got promoted over like all your other work colleagues who are also your friends, and it's like maybe some of them are actually secretly expecting you to kind of abuse their power, maybe because if they were in your shoes they would do the same. I'm making assumptions, please take out how it resonates. But yeah, think I need to get more. Yeah. I'm getting, yeah. I'm really getting the vibe that they're expecting you to kind of control them. They're expecting you to kind of be more, a little bit more controlling, and expecting you to kind of like, but like, the vibe that I'm getting, yeah, they're expecting you to, yeah, play your part, do your thing, because you need to strike a balance. So it's like, okay, if you need to actually boss them around, they kind of understand that you need to do so, but like, you should do it in a very emotionally mature way with like emotional intelligence. So if it's like you're worried that if you're worried that bossing your friends around is gonna make them hate you, secretly hate you, or have some type of animosity towards you, it's kind of giving the vibe that they're actually expecting that from you, because they know that you need to keep your job. They're happy for you that you're promoted, or that you're in this position, or like, I don't know, the leader of the team or something. This is very specific, to be honest. But like, they're expecting you to do so because you need to do so, like to boss them around, kind of, or to be in charge, like take your place, take on your authority, because they expect you to want to keep the balance. The thing about it is that they're also expecting you to be kind of abusive, but at the same time, it's like they're expecting you to also be emotionally intelligent about this. I feel like I need to get another deck for this, because right now I just only have this. But like, yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Like, it's like, I think it's kind of like a balance, kind of. I feel like some people expect you to misbehave in a way and like abuse your power over them, and some people just expect you to be able to control them, or like take lead in a way, but do it in an emotionally intelligent way, kinda. But I'm getting a lot of control. I'm really getting a lot of things about control, because like, the devil here is just like, I am not your puppet. So it's like they're expecting you to puppeteer them, actually. It's like they're expecting you to take control, lead, and like tell them what to do. But it's like there needs to be some type of balance for some of them. They're expecting you to have some type of balance, especially because you're their friend. Or maybe you guys are good, like you're close, you guys are guys, like, you know. So they're expecting some type of emotional intelligence from you. They're expecting some type of gentleness, some type of caring way of you doing so. It's like for some of you, if it's like you're actually controlling them right now, it's like they're also expecting you to learn how to strike a balance between your power, between your control, and, you know, doing it in a way that is kind of like emotionally intelligent. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But hold on, I need to go get my other deck, because it's calling me. Like, I need to use other decks. Okay, so yeah, I've got some my other decks. I'm not sure which one to use. Okay, I think I will use this deck. Actually, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm fully connected with the deck yet. I've tried to use it, and I've tried to like connect with it, but like, I don't know. I think I'll just use my Tara Mocha. But anyways, okay, so like I was saying, they're actually expecting you to take on your role, to take on your position, because I'm getting the vibe that some of you are actually hesitant to actually, you know, taking on the leadership role, because you may be afraid to actually lose them as friends, lose your positioning. Like, I feel like I really feel like you guys may fear the resentment that they may have, because, you know, you guys were friends. Like, so if you had like supervisors and everything, you were there when they were talking shit about their supervisors, and like they hated their supervisors, blah 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 blah. And it's like you're kind of afraid that it's gonna end up being you that you're gonna start talking smack about, and like they'll start icing you out and like start treating you badly if you actually take on your leadership role. But here it's like they're expecting you to take on your leadership role, but they're expecting you to do it with emotional intelligence. They're expecting you to do it like with emotional intelligence, with respect, like respect towards them as people. Yeah, they're leaders, but they're not expecting you to treat them like they're nothing but employees. They're kind of, they're your employees, but they're also your friends. So they're expecting you to like work together like you guys are a team, rather than, oh, you're their superior and they're your subordinate. If you understand what I'm saying. Because they won't fuck you over. They are not gonna misbehave because they're your friends. They like you. They love you actually. So it's like, yeah, don't be afraid to take on your leadership role. Don't be afraid to tell them what to do, to correct them when they're making mistakes, and just take charge of like your role. What else for pile number 1? What else? Because for some of them, I'm hearing oh my god, devil came out again. I'm hearing, oh, why did you accept the role if you're not gonna do anything about it? Kind of rude, but like it's true. Like it's like you accepted the role for a reason. If you didn't want to take charge, if you didn't want to do your job, you shouldn't have, or do that job, you shouldn't have accepted the role. I'm hearing that. Very, very, I wouldn't say harsh, but like, yeah, it could come across as harsh, but I'm just getting the vibe very blunt, very, I don't know how to say, but very direct. I feel like that's not the word I want to say, but it's very like blunt, very honest saying. They're like questioning. I feel like it's one person, but like one person questioning, but I feel like it's a group of people that are expecting you to do your work, expecting you to take control, expecting you to tell them what to do. Tell them what to do and like maintain balance doing that with emotional intelligence. Yeah. For some of you, I'm expecting they're expecting you to have, for some of you, they're also expecting you to have a lot of fresh ideas, because we have Page of Wands in reverse though, but like we have the Ace of Wands here. So it's like they're expecting you to kind of have new ideas, fresh ideas, kind of. For some of you, I'm also getting the vibe that some of you are like some people. I feel like these are different sets of people. I'm getting your friends / subordinates, and I'm getting superiors here. So this is like a very work related thing. So like I'm getting like something about unexpected, or like an expectation that people have of you is that they are expecting you to come with fresh new ideas. They're expecting you to come with fresh new ideas. Some of them may be trying to recover. They're trying to recover from something that may have happened, because we have the 5 of Cups, and like you see how they're looking at the spilled cups, but it's in reverse. So it's kind of like they're trying to move on from their spilled cups, and like they're trying to move on from something that may have happened. So maybe something may have happened that may have like disrupted the project, disrupted the company, or like something. You may not know about the fact that, okay, this is happening, like there's a spilled cup, and like they're expecting you to kind of fix it. Like I'm getting the vibe that they're actually expecting you to fix a problem that was left behind, maybe by the previous supervisor, or something that may have just happened administratively. And for some of you, I'm getting the vibe that you may not know that something may have happened, and like it's like they're expecting you to save the day, but you don't even know that the day needs saving. Yeah. Yeah, they're really looking up to you to like save the day. Like you see how they're like all bent over and like looking up at this person. Some of them are scared, but like this person's like looking up. They're looking up to you to like save the day about something. Something about like some type of mistake, administrative mistake that somebody may have left behind, that may be causing a lot of trouble for like the project or for the company or something, and it's like kept secret. For some of you, it may not even be a secret, but like it's like what they expect from you. Okay, I'm still gonna use these cards because Why the heck not? Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The Fool. And Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm really getting the vibe. I feel like this is your superiors, maybe, mostly. But like people who are involved, people who know. You may know as well, but like I'm not sure that you know. Okay, so my phone went off and I thought I lost the first part of this reading to it. So I was kind of packing up because I was like, what the hell? But like I now realized that, oh yeah, my phone actually saved the footage, thank God. So yeah, I'm continuing now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, because the Fool, I'm not sure if these are like the right positions, but I'm trying my best, right? There's a lot of pentacles, so yeah, it has to do with a lot of money. I'm getting the vibe that it has to do with money. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, I'm really getting the vibe that with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like people are really expecting you to bring some type of fresh, new perspective to things. They're expecting you to come and do things new and differently and brand new. They want you to come and change like literally everything, but like in a sense to improve. Like they want you to come and they want you to operate the system. They want you to try and do things differently, new and exciting, fresh ideas, like make things a little bit brighter, a little bit more fun, like bring like youth and energy and passion into it, because like the Ace of Wands and the Fool are actually sharing kind of that same energy right now in this reading. It's like they're kind of expecting you to bring new and fresh ideas, and they're expecting you to come with like, and for some of you, I'm getting the vibe that you may be young, so you may be younger than a regular supervisor, and I'll say that this was done on purpose because they want you to come with, if you're Gen Z, they want you to come with your Gen Z ideas, or if you're like millennial, like okay, and like you'll be the youngest person that they've ever brought in as like some type of supervisor or something. Like you're gonna be the first kind of like Gen Z or millennial or Zennial. Like what's the mix of Gen Z and millennial? Like you know those people that are in between millennial and Gen Z. Not quite millennial, not quite Gen Z, but like yeah. So it's like they're expecting you to come with all your things of like you may be a social media manager or something, you may be in marketing or something. So it's like they're expecting you to come with your fresh ideas and make things great with your new, young, hip ideas or something like that. So there's that kind of expectation on you that you may not even be realizing. So if you're kind of afraid of like stepping out of the status quo, stepping out of the box, doing new things and expressing yourself because you feel like you're less than, you're younger than, or like some of you may even be completely new to this. Some of you may even feel like you're not even up to the task, but they're actually really expecting you to come in with new, fresh ideas that like fresh and new to them, you know. And like they're expecting you to save the day kind of with your fresh ideas. For some of you, I'm also getting the vibe that they're also expecting you, regardless of this is your like coworker or like your subordinates or like, you know, your team members, but it's like some of you, because now you've been promoted or now you're in like some type of leadership role, now you've taken on some type of new project and you're like kind of like the project lead or something like that. People are expecting you to use your position to bring them up. Because I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles, and I'm seeing Four of Pentacles. People are like holding on to you in an expectation that you're gonna like bring them up. Because you can see the vines on this. You can see the vines and you can see how she's like holding on to the vines. So it's like they're holding on to you, they're holding on to the vines, expecting you to lift them up because you're in a higher position. They're expecting you to lift them up. For some of you, this may, even if this is not like family even if it's not team members and they're expecting you to help them get promotions and blah blah blah. I'm also getting that this may be family members. They are expecting you to come and start paying, like, this could be your parents, and they're expecting you to start paying for their trips, or they're expecting you to start paying rent, or, like, financially uphold them, or, like, lift them up in some type of way now that you have a new fancy position, or now that you have a job, or now that you've started a business or something. It's like they're expecting you to lift them up from their current level onto a higher level, even if it's not where they're just expecting you to help them. They're expecting you to help them help them climb the ladder in some type of way, or climb the social class in some type of way up to your level or closer to your level in a way. But yeah, let's see, what are the signs? We've got Capricorn, checks out. We've got Aries, also checks out. We've got Pisces, we've got Capricorn again, and we've got Capricorn. Checks out. You're the boss. Like, you're business oriented and shit like that. But yeah, if you resonated with this reading, please give us a thumbs up. Please like, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I offer personal readings, so if you're interested in personal reading, shoot me a DM or something, or just click the link in the description box. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, if you picked this card, the circle, or the second card on the thumbnail, which is the same card, this reading is for you, pile number 2. Pile number 2. What do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize? I'm getting the vibe that some people may expect you to be a player. I'm also getting the vibe that you guys may be very good looking or very charismatic. Yeah, this may be romantic options, or people who find you as attractive or see you as some type of romantic option. I feel like they're expecting you to be some type of player. Yeah, they're expecting you to be some type of player, because you may come across as very confident. You may be confident. You may come across to this person or to these people as confident or very self-assured, or you're just a very good looking person, even if you don't believe that you are. The cards are saying otherwise, and your intuition is also telling you otherwise, unless you wouldn't be here. Okay, but like, yeah, people are like expecting you. I feel like there are people that are expecting you to be some type of player. Yeah, especially with the Hangman. So I'm also getting the vibe that if this is particularly a person that you're speaking to, it's like they expect you to also be non-committal, or to be unhappy with them, to also have high demands of them. Because we have the what's this? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, which is saying like refusing to compromise. So it's like they expect you to have high standards, high as F standards. They're expecting you to be like, oh, I only date basketball players, I only date billionaires, I only date rich men, I only date providers, those kind of vibes. Like, oh, I only date macho men, or like, oh, or if you're like masculine and you're into like the feminine, it's like they're expecting you to be like, oh, I only like feminine girls, I only like wife materials, or like wifey girls that are like, I don't know, like Instagram baddies. It's like they expect you to like be only into like Instagram baddies, or like video vixens or something like that. It's like, or models. Like, it's like they expect your standards to be really high. They expect you to have like a lot of options, and like they expect you to be a player, and like to like play around, not be committal to people, right? Because you have lots of good options, like not just one options, but like many many great options. Like they really think you are that good looking. They really think you are that good of an option. And it's like, I'm getting the vibe that people, so it's like, it may not just be one person. I feel like it's more than one people. They're really expecting you to be a player. Like, people are really expecting you to be a player. Even though that you may not see yourself like in that way, some of you may even be really shocked. People are expecting you to be a player. People think I am that pretty. Some of you are like, oh, I think I'm pretty, but I didn't think I was that pretty. I didn't think that I was that attractive. Honey, yeah, you are. You are. Unless you wouldn't be here. Like, I'm not a liar. I don't lie here. I don't lie on here. Check out my other videos. Check out all the other piles. In case, maybe you watch my videos and you're only, attracted to the positive piles. Go check out the other piles. They're not all that positive. Some of them are really negative, and like, I've lost subscribers because of that. And I don't really mind, though. I don't really mind. I'm a very honest reader, and some people need to hear some shit. If they didn't need to hear it, their intuition would not have drawn them to those piles. So yeah. But like, yeah. Let's see, what else? Yeah, look at that. They expect you to have like lots of options. They expect you to have lots of options. They expect you to have lots of friends. They expect you to be out and about and like enjoying life. Being invited out to places, being invited out. Like, for some of you, if it's like, okay, people expect that of you and like you're already living that life, yeah, you're living up to the expectation. But like, some of you is like, oh, I'm just a homebody. I just like to stay in. No, I don't really have that many friends. No, not many people like approach me or whatever. And I feel like that's just to say how intimidating your beauty is, how intimidating you are in that sense. Like, people definitely look at you and think that you've got impossible standards that they can't reach. Even the people who feel like they could possibly reach your standards are still like, nah, maybe I'm not the best option that pile number 2 has, actually. Even though they're rich, they could be models, they could be good looking, or like, successful. It's like, there are more successful people that pile number 2 probably have under their belt or something like that. And even if like they may have other options and like they may not be faithful to me, like, look at how gorgeous, look at how rich, look at how beautiful pile number 2 is. They're drop dead gorgeous. Like, there's absolutely no way that they will go for me, even though, yeah, I kind of have money. Oh yeah, I'm kind of attractive. Yeah, I'm an actor or I'm a model or something like that. It's like, nah, like, you're way too pretty. Like, they feel like even if you're like talking to them, it's like, there's absolutely no way that this drop dead gorgeous person is talking to me right now. They're a player and they're here to play me. That kind of vibe. And for some of you, it's like, yeah, they really do expect that from you. Yeah, they really think you're a player. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't even know why these people really think you're a player, but like, it's coming out very strong that you're a player, that you juggle people. Like you have the Page of Cups, which represents having lots of like suitors, or like having a suitor. And also here we also have the Knight of Pentacles, which in this reading or in this context, what's called, displays that you have a lot of suitors. Like, not just suitors, people that are actually handing you money, giving you money in the expectation that you will spend time with them or like look their way or look in their direction. So it's like, people expect that this is your lifestyle, that this is who you are, or this is how your life looks. Especially with the Four of Wands, they really expect you to be out and about, shaking your ass on a yacht or something, like if you're feminine, or you having multiple, if you're a masculine, like you having multiple feminines shaking their ass on a yacht. They're like expecting that from you, or like they think that that's what you do. And like those are the people that surround you. So that's what people expect. Like, that's what people expect who you are, or like how your life is, even if that isn't it. Or like, you didn't expect people to expect that from you, even if that's how your life is. Like, you didn't expect people to like look at you and think, yeah, she's living the life. Like, she has lots of suitors, she has lots of money, or like he has lots of money, he has lots of options, or like, they have lots of options, depending on your pronouns and how you identify. But yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Excuse me, I just burped. The Knight of Swords in reverse. A lot of swords and in reverse. The Seven of Wands, but not in reverse, upright. And let's see, one last one. I don't know. It's supposed to be one. Last one. Should I take them? The Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm also getting the fact that people are actually expecting you to. They expect you to play hard to get. I'm getting that, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. Especially with the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords in reverse though. It's like I'm getting that vibe that I'm also getting the vibe that even though like yeah, they expect you to kind of be a player, they just more or less expect you to be indecisive because you have like lots of people who are vying for your attention. So like they expect you to play hard to get. For some of you, they are expecting you to play hard to get. And maybe for some of you, when you don't play hard to get, they already expect you to now be, oh, you're not playing hard to get? Ding, ding, ding. They're a player. They're a player because they're so easy. Like, they're so easy to, like, talk to, get to know. They must be doing this for many people. They must be talking to many people. I can't be their only option, blah, 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 blah. Or, like, one of their best options. Or they can't really be in that into me because, like, it's like, people expect you to like be hard to get. So and there are people that are actually really willing. They are very, very, very much willing to like work hard for you. Unless if they don't work hard for you, they feel like they will like miss an opportunity with you. Because we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, which kind of means missed opportunity. Or some people just feeling like they're out of their depths. There's some people that just feel like they even if they were to try to win your affection, they just feel like there's absolutely no way that they would be the best option for you, that they would be able to actually get some type of your attention or win your affection in any possible way. So there are some people that are like very much intimidated by the thought of you being so hard to get that they don't even bother trying at all. They don't even bother trying at all because they just don't really expect you to choose them. Yeah, they don't expect you to choose them. They probably expect you to be like they expect to be more or less or at most an option that you may end up not even picking. So there's so many people that have that you may trigger like self-esteem issues in people. Like that's how attractive you are, that's how good looking you are. For some of you, I'm even getting the vibe that it's not just your face, but like it's most likely your face because people are way vain, like too vain. But it's like your face, and it's also like your vibe, your attitude, like your vibe. You may be really, really attractive, and you may not even realize that you're attractive to the point of being intimidating, to be honest. And because you're like, you may be surrounded by regular people all the time. Regular people may think you're too good to them or good for them, and it's like you've not really branched out to people outside of maybe your social circle for you to realize how maybe good looking or attractive that you are. So yeah, I was really getting a Scorpio vibe, I'm not even gonna lie. But like, yeah, we've got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We've also got Libra here. We've got Neptune, so Pisces again. We've got Gemini, and we've got Sagittarius. So yeah, if you guys resonated with this reading, please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe and please leave a comment. If you're interested in a personal reading, please shoot me a DM on any of my social media platforms or click the link in my description box. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for subscribing, because I know you subscribe because you're not a bitch. Joking, JK. Just joking, don't take it pee. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting my channel if you do. And I really appreciate you guys for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. And you guys, before I leave, if you're still here, I was hearing this song in my head. It's not really a song, but it's like a sound on TikTok. You know, it's like, I don't know if I was singing well or if you guys would get what I'm singing, but it's like da 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 da. Yeah, I don't think I'm singing it very well, but like the it's a TikTok sound. It's a TikTok sound, yeah. And like in that sound, some people are actually like dancing and like, how do I say, like, it's like they show off their ass. Kinda. For some people who are using the sound, they show off their ass or something. So I'm getting the fact that some of you could, if you're feminine, some of you could have like a big bum or like a full figure. So you could have like all those tiny waists, huge wide hips, and a big bum. So yeah, if that resonates with you, or like that resonates, so maybe, yeah, people expect you to be like pulling billionaires and, you know, trillionaires with your ass or something like that. So like, if that resonates with you, then yeah, this for pile number 2 still should though. Yeah, but yeah, bye. Okay, if you picked pile number 3 or the star card, this reading is for you, pile number 3. What do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize, pile number 3? I was about to say pile number 2, so some of you could be from pile number 2. But yeah. Guess I promise, if I'm being honest, you can do anything you like, be your dandelion. Okay, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything from this. Let me pull out more cards. Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm having trouble reading these cards. I don't know why. And this rarely happens. This is like, I think the 3rd time or the 2nd time this is happening. The other time that this happened was when I was giving a personal reading. And it was kind of like someone was trying to block the reading. Like someone with like spiritual, in the spiritual realm, was trying to block the reading. Like the case for that personal reading was like, oh, someone was spiritually trying to block the reading, and yeah, it turned out that I was right. So I'm getting the vibe that someone may be trying to block something for you. Okay. For some of you, if you resonate with that, I think you may need to book a personal reading if you're interested for that, because I don't think I should be doing that kind of reading here, because I'm so drawn to the devil. Like, as I'm saying this, all I can look at is this devil card. And it's very, like, the devil card doesn't really make me unsettled, but I'm just really getting, it's very unsettling right now. So there may be someone that is trying to control you. There may be someone that is really trying to control you, and they're using spirituality to do so. So if, like, you guys resonate with that, if there's someone who resonates with that, please reach out to me. Please reach out to me if you're interested, though, because I don't get this. It's kind of weirding me out, creeping me out, and I'm like, I don't get it. And it has nothing to do with the reading. So, like, if any of you, like, I don't know, if any of you resonate with that and you, like, feel like you need some type of help with that, you can reach out to me, please and thank you. Yeah. Let's try again. Let's see, pile number 3. What unexpected thing, what do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize? What do people expect from you that you don't realize? Okay, I'm getting a different vibe now. Okay, this card came out again. Okay, let's see. Okay, I guess Spirit wants me to really read you guys what it is that you need to hear. If you're here in this reading, you need to hear this. There may be someone who is actually trying to suppress your energy. There is someone that is trying to really suppress your energy, and like they're working really, really hard. They're working really, really hard to do so. Like, because, like, girl, you have a nemesis. I'm not even lying. You have a nemesis, and they're spiritually backed. And it's like they're really trying to suppress your lights. Because you got a Queen of Wands energy. And I feel like this represents you, regardless of your gender. You really have a bright light. You're very vibrant. You know? It's like you have a good future ahead of you, for real. Because you have independent wealth. I'm getting the vibe that you guys were supposed to be independently wealthy. I feel like if you guys know anything about destiny, if you believe in destiny, you're destined to be independently wealthy. I'm not saying, okay, maybe billionaire vibes, but you're supposed to not be worried about money. And I'm also getting the vibe, especially with the last reading, that you guys may actually be worried about money right now. It's like you're not moving forward with your life. It's like things are not going well with you right now. And for some of you, I feel like you guys may be feeling really trapped. And like you don't know what is trapping you. For some of you, you may know what is trapping you. It could be a person, it could be a job, or it could be a thing. You know, for some of you, you know exactly who is trying to trap you, or who's trapping you. But for some of you, it's like you don't know the extent in which they've gone to trap you. It's like, oh, I know that this person is trapping me, and I know that all I need to do is like overcome them in a way or something like that. But like you're finding it hard to do so. It's because spiritually there's something going on. Okay, I feel like I'm giving that message to someone who needed to hear it. Someone really needed to hear that's here. That's what I'm saying. But like, let me get to the proper reading, I guess, because I don't feel like that's the full reading for pile number 3, obviously. But like, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like I'm giving the message to who needed to hear it. So please, if it resonates with you, take what resonates, take what doesn't, right? Because like, it doesn't really match with the vibe of the reading. It doesn't match with the topic of the reading. So I'm just feeling like somebody needed to hear that. Like, they really, really needed to hear it. Okay, but like, let's see. What does pile number 3? What do people expect from pile number 3? What do people expect from pile number 3 that they don't realize? Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that some of you may have some type of money, or it's like some people expect you to have money, and it's like they're expecting you to use that money to like pull them away from their bullshit, pull them away from their life. So I'm getting the vibe that some of you may not actually have money, or may not have as much money as you would like. So, but like, there are some people that really expect you to, like. But I'm getting the vibe that a lot of you do have money. You may have come into some type of money. Maybe you've gotten promoted or something. Yeah, that kind of makes sense though. Like, this reading was meant to be for someone, but like, there's somebody that spiritually blocked them from having that. So for some of you, it's like you were at this time period, you're supposed to actually have some type of money. So if you resonated with that first part of the reading, you were supposed to already embody this person, like embody this reading, but something is blocking you from spiritually from embodying this reading, because this reading is meant for people that have gotten money, that have gotten some type of money unexpectedly, or gotten some type of promotion. Money is not an issue for them right now. In fact, it's a blessing, something that they're celebrating. But like, I don't know. Anyways, but it's like, oh, like there are people that expect you, now that you've gotten this money, or now that you've come into some type of wealth or promotion or something, even if you do have money or you're not having money, it's like people look at you and they think you do have money. They're really expecting you to come and take care of them. There are people that are expecting you to come and take care of them, you know. Especially if you're feminine, it's like, oh, if feminine, like, especially, I'm getting first daughter vibes. If you're like a first-born daughter, it's like they expect you to take care of the family, take over mom's role in the family of being the mother of the family, or, you know. So like, you're, even to your mom, they're expecting you to, your mom is expecting you to be a mom to her. Especially now that you have money. Yeah. For some of you, yeah, you guys, for some of you, like, people expect from you to use your money to manifest something for them. Manifest or use your power. For some of you, it may be that you have power now in some type of way, shape or form. So if it's like they're expecting you to use your money, use your power to manifest like some type of abundance for them, or some type of healing or progress for them, like moving them out of like hardship or like instability or something like that. They expect you to do that for them with your money that you've gotten. So for some of you, it's like, oh, even if you're not making so much money, or like you've maybe just started making some type of money, it's like, no, okay, now that you're making money, I expect you to come and start paying bills. I expect you to come start taking care of me. And with the whole analogy that I gave you with your mom, I'm like this could be a parent. Whether this is actually your mom or like your dad, I'm getting very much a parent, or like family members are expecting you to use your money. They're expecting you to use your money to help them maybe achieve their goals, manifest their dreams, or like move them into a better situation. Yeah. Yeah. Like they already are seeing you as this Queen of Pentacles. Oh, there was another card under here. Let me see. Cause I don't feel like that's supposed to be in reverse. Yeah, this could be a mother figure, very strong mother figure here with the Empress. So it's like they're like it kept going up and down. So it's like there's some type of emotional immaturity, and like it's like they're expecting you to come and be their mother, their mommy, in a sense. This could be a mother as well. This could be a mother that is maybe emotionally immature. But since the Empress and the Queen of Cups right directly under each other, it's like they're really putting you in this position of like you having to take care of people. Like we have the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you're expected to take care of maybe your family members, maybe people that you're around. But I'm really getting family, even though there's no family card here yet. I'm really getting the vibe that they're expecting you to take care of them take care of their emotional needs, take care of their financial needs, to just take care of them. They're just expecting you to take care of them. Yeah. For some of you, it's like, oh, you're like, they expect like this is a new beginning for you because like, oh my god, you're getting this much money. Like, isn't they are expecting your new beginning to be their new beginning as well. Yeah. Some of you may end up walking away from this. It's like not giving. But like at the same time, 8 of Cups means, wait, does it mean? I don't know if I'm mixing it up with something. Let me go check. Okay, yeah, I was right. It meant walking away. So like it's like instead of that, you guys may actually end up walking away, or you are walking away, or something. Let's see. Because I think I was confusing it with is it 9 of Cups? I think 9 of Cups is the whole abundance one, right? It like it represents wishes coming true. Yeah. Because like 10 of Cups is about happy families. I do know that. But like yeah. Yeah. For some of you, if it's that you walked away, it's like they're expecting you to come in with some type of apology. They're expecting you to come back and like resolve things with them, even though you walked away. And like you may have, after walking away, you may have you've gotten your money, you've gotten your bag. It's like they're expecting you to come back after getting your money and like trying to make peace with them so you could take care of them or something like that. Like they're expecting you to come back and like make peace with them now that you have money. That's for some of you, but I'm also getting the vibe that, oh, maybe this person was the person that has money now. They've gotten money, but like I'm not really getting that vibe. But this could be it because it makes a little bit more sense to me. Because like I don't understand the audacity of them thinking that, oh, now you have money, that you're gonna come back to make peace with them, even though you walked away from them. I don't know. But it could be the case that, oh, they have money now and like they're expecting you to come back and beg for their forgiveness. But I'm also getting the vibe that now, now that you have money and now maybe they've heard through the grapevines that you have money, they are now coming back with haste. They're coming back into your life. They're trying to come back into your life to make peace. And they're like expecting you to like forgive them, and then after you forgive them, you're gonna take care of them. You're gonna grant their wishes. You're gonna, provide for them, take care of them, nurture them, or something like that along the lines. Yeah. So please don't be hung up on the fact that I said mother. It doesn't mean that it's mother. Please apply to whoever it needs to be, or whoever it could be. It could be, maybe if you have like a wife, or like a baby mama or something, it could also apply to her or them, the person that could have a feminine figure or something like that could take on some type of motherly role. But like I'm not too hell bent on that, because I'm getting the vibe that they expect you to take care of them. Regardless of your gender, please. Regardless of your gender, don't take gender too seriously here. Gender is just a construct. So it could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be a non-binary person, or anything else. But like, yeah, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, let's pull out more cards. I guess you guys' reading is the longest out of everyone's. It's usually pile number 1, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of power that they're trying to put on you guys in a way. Like we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Hierophant. So many, like, we also have the Magician, which is also a powerful person, a powerful card. A person with power and authority. So it's like, I don't know, it's like they may be putting you in some type of authority position for some of you. The 4 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Wands. Temperance in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And we've got an extra card, which is the 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, with everything, I feel like this, with the Page of Cups in reverse and the whole 4 of Wands in reverse, I'm really getting that this is a family thing. This is a family thing. And there could be peaceful resolution and everything, but I'm just getting the vibe that this is very much a thing that has been going on since your childhood. Like maybe you having to really take care of everybody and like sacrifice yourself for everyone. It's kind of like they expect you to exist. Like they expect you to exist for them. I'm really getting that vibe that they expect you to exist for them. And with the Hierophant was called reflects traditional values. So it's like, it's kind of like tradition. If you're anything like me, I come from like a Nigerian family where it's traditional for me to play this kind of role. Like I'm the oldest daughter, so it's like traditional for me to like be everybody's mother in some way, shape or form, take on like the burden of taking care of the family as if I'm not an individual myself, like as if I don't have my own life and I don't deserve it. But it's like, they kind of expect you to do that. They expect you to keep the balance. They expect you to sacrifice yourself and do all of that to take care of everybody, to the detriment of themselves. And like for some of you, it's like you're kind of not doing that. It's kind of like they expect you to do that unless things are gonna turn upside down, because you have the Temperance in reverse, you have the Four of Wands in reverse, which means unhappy families. We have the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse, which means like which means like oppression, which could mean oppression. It could mean sadness, lack of enthusiasm. It also means unrealistic expectations. So these people definitely have an unrealistic expectation of you. They have a very much unrealistic expectation of you to sacrifice yourself for the happiness and the balance of the family, the happiness and balance of them. So I'm just really getting the vibe that this is your family. This could, or maybe specifically a mother, because I'm really getting a mother being really enforcing this. It could be a father, maybe. It could just be a parent, or maybe it could be a family member that is just an older person or an older woman. So it's like they're expecting you. They're really expecting you to try to sacrifice yourself for the happiness and the peace of the family, while they give basically nothing in return. They just expect you to take care of them, to nurture them, to be there for them, but they're not doing the same for you. Like they expect you to sacrifice your money for the balance and the happiness of the family, to sacrifice yourself to be part of the unit and for the balance of your family, of your community. And yeah, let's see, what are the signs? We've got Virgo, we've got Aquarius, we've got Capricorn, we've got Libra, we've got Mercury, that's Virgo and Gemini, and we've got Scorpio. So yeah, if you guys resonated with this reading, I'm getting a strong, I don't know, there are so many, I feel like all the signs should be represented, right? I'm just getting that all the signs are represented. But I'm very much getting a very strong Sagittarius as well, even though it's not here. I'm getting a very strong Sagittarius as well. But yeah, if you guys resonated with this reading, please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And yeah, you can also check out my other videos as well. Please check them out. I offer personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me a DM on any of my social media platforms. The link is in the description box down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.